Standup Comedy, your host and MC, presents Comedy Appetizers, a podcast where you will find short comedy sets, stories, and funny bits from the famous and not so famous. Here is your host and MC, Scott Edwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another special bonus episode, and boy, do we have a treat for you today. Yes, it's one of the holiday specials with my good friend, Bob Worley. He's always helping us out to share tips on comedy and tips on entertainment. Well, now we're into the holidays, and he's got a terrific Valentine's tip for us all. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Bob Worley. Bob.
Thank you, Scott. It's great to be with you and your crowd.
Oh, it's just wonderful to have you back on the show, Bob. How things going? You ready for the holiday?
Oh, man, Scott, this is one of my favorite holidays. I'm very excited, and that's why I thought I would let you and your viewers in on a few of my tips for keeping Valentine's Day fresh. So I'm happy to pass this along. As you know, Scott, I've been together with my wife for over 45 years.
Wow.
45 years, Scott. I know. It's amazing. I said, how much is that little girl? And they said, cheap. And I said, I'll take her.
Well,
I kid. I didn't say that.
No, I know, but 45 years, that's amazing.
Yeah, we were quite young. And one of these days we'll mature. But anyways, so I'm going to pass along a few of my tips and see that your people can use it to make their Valentine's Day as special as possible.
Well, we appreciate that.
After 45 years, you learn a lot about a person. Like last year, I learned something new every year. Like I was about to say last year, I made her special meal, oatmeal. Turns out that's not her special meal. She doesn't care for that. I think I might have made the wrong wine choice. I should have gone with red. White was not good for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have put white wine with oatmeal, but, we live and learn.
That's what I told her. If you don't like it, don't eat it. That's what I say. So, but one year I said to Denise, Denise.
Wait.
What do you need to...
Bob, your wife's name's Bernice. I've known your wife a long time.
Yeah,
it's Bernice.
Of course.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I meant to say. It's a little slip of the tongue. So, of course, it's Bernice. Anyway, so I said, Beatrice, what you want to do is get on your best dress. We're going to go to one of the most famous restaurants in Hollywood. Been around forever. Turns out that Pink's hot dogs was not one of her favorites. Guess it's not her cup of tea. You learn. I thought she'd want to go out to a famous restaurant, but no.
Well, what's interesting is that Bernice, I'm sure, would have enjoyed Pink's hot dogs back in the day. But now, after all those years of marriage, I'm sure that there might have been a better way to celebrate Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I think maybe she thought we were going to like Musso and Frank's, something fancy. But hey, do you know how much hot dogs are there? Cost a fortune.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've had them, but you're right. They're more expensive than the average hot dog.
That's right. There's no way. The point is, Scott, what I'm trying to get to is you got to keep the relationship fresh. It's got to be fresh. So you got to keep your partner guessing. That's why after 45 years, we're still together. That's why this year it's going to be super special. I'm going to go all out. I got our mom's a roast beef recipe. I'm going to spend all day cooking it. I'm going to make her get her favorite wine. I got flowers I'm going to put all over the place. I'm going to pour her an ice bath with candlelight. She's going to love it. It's going to be amazing.
Well, wait a minute, Bob. It does. It sounds amazing. But you're doing that all for this year's Valentine's Day?
That's right, Scott. When would I do it, right?
Well,
I'm going to do it.
Bob, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but Valentine's Day was on Monday, the 14th, a few days ago.
What? Oh, jeez. Man, I got to get a calendar. I know. That's how it's supposed to be, Scott. That's what I mean by keeping them guessing. You got to keep it fresh. See, this way she thinks I didn't do anything for her, and then I'll spring it on her like sometime later on this week, and then she'll go, oh, you are great. And that's going to be wonderful. So, yeah.
Well, I am sure whenever you do this, Bernice will be shocked and excited. And the fact that you miss Valentine's Day, I'm sure she'll just totally forget her anger and be so impressed with what you do down the road that you'll be the husband of the week.
Let's hope so, Scott. That, or you're going to hear that we've gotten a divorce after 45 years.
Well, I know that's not going to happen because you guys are an amazing couple. Well, Bob, thanks for sharing your special Valentine's tip with our listeners. And ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you didn't miss Valentine's Day, but maybe for next year you can use these ideas to surprise your special person. Thanks, Bob, for joining us today.
Keep it fresh, Scott.
Keep it fresh. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us. We'll have another full-length podcast on Sunday. We'll see you then.
Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Comedy Appetizers. Be sure to share with family and friends, and we will see you this Sunday for our regular podcast, your host and MC, and again next Friday for another episode of Comedy Appetizers. Bye!